وعشق ما له آخر وأمجاد مسطرة ترى في أمسها الحاضر دبي زالت الدنيا وعشق ما له آخر وأمجاد مسطرة ترى في أمسها الحاضر تحييكم وتهديكم ورود العمر والخاطر تحييكم وتهديكم ورود العمر والخاطر فأهلا يا ضيوف دبي وسهلا في ربوع دبي يا سلام يا سلام يا سلام يا سلام يا سلام يا دبي يا سلام يا دبي يا سلام يا سلام يا سلام يا سلام يا سلام يا دبي It's somewhere you feel alive, forever on your mind. Wherever you close your eyes, Dubai is always in your heart. Dubai is always in your heart. No matter where you go in life, no matter where you go in time, doesn't matter where you are. Dubai is always in
Dear viewers, welcome to our weekly program My Story. Every week we host a specific guest with his unique story of success from the United Arab Emirates. Today we are welcoming Mr. BAKHROMJON from Uzbekistan, the owner of the company ORBITA Cargo. Mr. BAKHROMJON, good afternoon.
How are you?
How are you today?
Yeah, fine. Thank
It's
you.
a pleasure for us to host you in our program today.
Thank you.
Mr. BAKHROMJON, please introduce yourself. Tell us a little bit about yourself. From which city did you come? Which year did you come to the UAE? What was the reason for the first visit?
لأنها دالت الدنيا وعشق ما له آخر وفيها يلتقي العالم ليغزل حبه
I'm from Uzbekistan, from Bukhara city. I was born there. 2002, I started to do business in UAE. In 20 years old, I was that time 20 years old. Now, still, I'm doing business in UAE. Until 2011, I was sending the goods, I was buying the stuffs from UAE to Uzbekistan. In 2011, I started to do business with logistic company. I opened the logistic company, yani cargo. From 2011, I'm doing this business until now. I'm happy with my family, with my staff. Alhamdulillah, I'm happy.
تختصر عالم وقالب وصفها العالم دبي وكوكب آخر بهالقلوب تتفيا ومن هالليل يتضيا لأنها دالت الدنيا وعشق ما له آخر
All your family members are here in
Yes, yes, of course. My wife, 3 children, my mother, brothers.
You
They're
met
here.
your wife here, or you
No,
met
no,
her before you
no.
came?
Before I opened the company here, 2008, I get married.
2008 you got married.
Yes, I got married 2008. Now 3 children, Alhamdulillah.
They are staying here as well.
Yes, they are staying here with me and studying. My child studying at the school.
And how do they find such a multicultural country? Do they like it?
Of course, they like it. Like from young, they're here.
From young, so
From
they are
young, yes.
used to this kind
Yes.
of.
Only for
environment.
winter time I can take to Uzbekistan for enjoying in holiday time. Or winter time also there is holiday for 2 weeks.
All right. Yes.
I'm
Yes.
taking them to show them the snowing or snow like
The country,
Yeah.
actually. Yeah. All right. So you said when you came to the UAE, you were 20 years old young man.
yes.
So it should be quite difficult for such an old gentleman in such a big country.
Yes, from young, from 20 years old I started, but from beginning it was little difficult to speak in English or
Of
learn.
course, yes.
I learned the language in university, at the school, but this is life. From difficult, of course, everything beginning. Not easy, everything.
You said that you came to the UAE when you were 20 years old, such a young gentleman. Did you have any first jobs? What did you do or you started straight away with the transportation field?
My first job was from the young. I was helping to my father. My father was the owner of the store for electronic repairing, TV or audio system, so and so and other electronic items. I was helping to him. After that, I started to come to Dubai to bring that new electronics, and we start to make business like satellite receivers, the TV, the dishes, satellite dishes like this.
We all know that the UAE is one of the best places to have your business. Do you have any specific reasons for yourself? Why did you choose this country?
UAE is the main market in the world. I think everybody coming and purchasing from here, all items, electronics and textile, everything here. Also, UAE is more comfortable for businessmen, for about the tax, everything comfortable, no tax for salary, no tax for import, export like this.
And can you tell us about the company itself, ORBITA Cargo? Where is it located? What services does it provide? How many employees do you have?
Orbita Cargo located in Deira Knife Souk, Dubai, and the hotel first floor, the store, because of all Uzbek businessmen, the peoples coming to this hotel, Florida Al Souk Hotel. This is comfortable for the peoples, for businessmen. That's why we are renting here. I have near 10 staffs, near pickup, everything like cars.
And how do you manage the competition? Because there are so many transportation companies. So do you have any specific maybe promotions or?
Yeah, we are sometimes making promotion in holiday time. I think this is depend from our service. I don't think I have competitor because of we are big company. I have near 10 staff and the cars, our service door to door.
And as you said me before, your main goal is to make people happy, right? To walk away from your store being happy about the service you provided, right?
Yes, of course. If the customer coming, the customer should be happy.
And should come back.
Yes, should come back. For example, the customers coming asking, this is the company legal or not legal? Of course, first time I'm saying, come to our store, you will see our packing. One time, send the cargo, next time you will be happy and you will come yourself.
So you said you have about 10 employees, right? They are all coming from around the world.
Yeah.
From all countries.
Yes, so I have mostly the employers from Uzbekistan, mostly, and I have from Pakistan also.
From Pakistan as well?
Yes, I have from Palestine also.
From Palestine?
Yes.
And you are shipping mostly to Uzbekistan, right?
Yes, mostly I'm shipping to Uzbekistan, but I was shipping also to Turkmenistan. As the border now closed, the flight are not flying to Turkmenistan. That's why we cannot send and we cannot receive from Turkmenistan.
And do you have any future plans for your company? Are you planning to grow, open new branches, maybe different emirates or different countries?
Of course, we have big plans in the future. I have the company in Thailand, in Turkey, in Istanbul. I have the company already. That company are working. We are planning to open in Oman country. because of the border is closed. That's why we are waiting for opening the border, and we want to open.
And those
Oman.
companies in Thailand and Turkey, the name for these companies also ORBITA Cargo, right?
Everywhere my company's name ORBITA, because of why I will explain you
Yes,
from
tell us the
beginning.
story.
From beginning, my father store, which one he was the manager, like owner. That company was named ORBITA in Bukhara. From this, I take it this name, like my brand, ORBITA.
So
In
this-
Turkey also, in Thailand also, in Dubai also, everywhere ORBITA.
So this name actually is coming from your family from long time ago.
Yes, from my father company.
Do you know the reason why he called his company ORBITA?
Like ORBITA means like world.
World,
You know,
yes, but something
the-
global.
Yes, like global. That's why this name.
That's why
is,
you expanding to so many countries and so other Emirates, right?
Yes, yes.
All right. So the other question about coronavirus pandemic. Of course, with all these restrictions and lockdowns countries are implemented and their governments and so on, did it affect you somehow in any way?
This
Did you
corona.
stop working?
This corona was affecting for all business, not only for cargo, but I not stopped my business because of so many people which living here, working here. They were sending the staffs for their family. They was supporting their family. That's why we rented the flight, cargo flight. Even the passenger flight was stopped that time. We tried to get to rented the cargo flight that time. We not stop.
So you
we
rented
was
the
working.
cargo flight
Cargo
directly
flight.
to
Yes,
Uzbekistan from
yes,
Dubai.
yes, from
Wow.
Dubai. Not alone me, with another companies, shippers.
So you have partners?
No, I not have partners, but there is the company sending to the company, like big companies, RL or Lukoil or another companies. There also was sending their items for their factory.
I see. So in the beginning of the interview, you said that all your family is here and you met your wife before you started your business. Maybe would you like to say to thank her for the support from her side?
Yes, of course. My
Because-
mother supporting me, my brother, my wife supporting me. Of course, thank for them a lot. For example, bad day or for good day, they are with me.
Because we know that behind every successful man there is a strong woman, right?
Yes, of
So
course.
in your case, it's your wife and your mother.
Yes, of course.
So also in the beginning you said that you came to the UAE when you were 20 years old only. So do you have a word of advice for all these newcomers, for all these young people who are coming to the UAE to find a new job, a better life, or maybe start their own business? Not to be afraid, maybe like be initiative.
Yes, of course. At the beginning, it will be very difficult, but my advice for them: not scared, not be need to go straight. Even difficulty between will be at the beginning. It will be good at the end.
All right, good to know. Very optimistic. Mr. BAKHROMJON, do you mind to share a word of thanks to the UAE leaders for the safe and peaceful country, for all the opportunities we have now?
Yes, of course. A lot of thanks for UAE leaders and government for safe country. We are happy. We are doing business here. We are living here. Safety country. That's why a lot of thanks for government, UAE and leaders.
We are the team of My Story program. We would like to welcome once again our guest for this week, Mr. BAKHROMJON, the owner of the company ORBITA Cargo. Thank you very much for your story
Thank
and
you.
for your time.
Thank you.
Yes, and